Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, welcome back. Now this video is about the Student Introduction Forum. Basically, the way this is going to go down, once you've completed the authentication survey, right, make sure you do that first. Now it's time to begin the actual course content. Open the Student Introduction Forum and post your intro video. That's part of the deal. Remember, part of the college says that I got to make sure it's you doing it, so we need intro videos. Once you've done that, watch at least one other peer's intro video and reply with an appropriate response to the forum instructions. So click on here. This is where that assignment takes place. And here we are. So I want you to basically answer these 6 things. Okay? Tell me these 6 things about yourself. Notice that the 5th item is a truth and a lie. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Complete the assignments, your peers, watch your video. Yeah, people are going to watch this video, so don't don't post it thinking nobody's going to see it, because the assignment is actually for people to watch videos. Because the idea here is that you're going to answer these questions in your video, and then go back and watch someone else's video and try and guess the part that they're lying about. So that's kind of an interesting piece, but I'll explain the lie in just a second. Okay, so so basically I'm going to answer these. So who am I? You know who I am. I did that intro video, and I don't want to keep you forever, but basically if you want a little background about me, let's see, I started teaching technically in 2005. I was in the military and I taught aerospace physiology, and basically what that is we took all these pilots and air crew up into this, I don't know, it's probably a 12-foot by 5-foot box. It wasn't very wide. It was a big metal box, right? And we took all these people up there with these giant vacuums that would suck all the air out, and it would simulate altitude. Your ears would pop and everything, just like when you go up in a real plane. But we would have them drop their mask, their oxygen mask. Sorry, my nose is running. And they would, because we're going up so high in altitude, the air gets really thin up there, and so we would have them drop their mask, and so that they would recognize or experience the symptoms of what they call hypoxia. Basically, you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain, even though you're breathing in the normal breaths, right? So they're not getting enough oxygen, and it really just kind of makes them stupid. It makes them not be able to write their name. They can't comprehend questions. It's basically like you're having a panic attack, but you're not anxious. It's like you just can't think. And so that's what we did, and that's where I started teaching. And then I thought to myself, and this is going to be really bad, and if you're a teacher, I'm sorry. I know not everybody thinks this way, but I do, because I was a teacher. But I was sitting to myself, and I was like, well, I hate the military. I mean, I don't hate the military. I hate being in the military. So what could I do? And I'm like, well, what do I want to do? Well, I don't want to work very much. And so I was like, well, I can just become a teacher. Then I can get off in the summer, right? So not that I say teachers don't work very much, but we do get off in the summer, and that's really nice. And so I was like, man, what was the easiest time that I had? I was like, oh man, the easiest time I had was when I was in high school. What should I do to get that? I was like, I should just teach high school. And so that's what I did. I taught high school after I got out of the military. While I was in the military, I got my master's in education for teaching English at high school level. And so I did that when I got out of the military in 2009. I then taught until 2015 at the high school level. And sometime in there, I think 2014, I started teaching at the college level, and then I realized that you don't have to worry about people being little jerks like you did in high school. I didn't have to worry about classroom management, and so that was really nice. And so I just eventually moved exclusively into the college, and so here I am now, just teaching and doing research. So that's me. How long have I been at Lindenwood? Since 2015. That's when I moved here, and that's why I stopped teaching high school. What's my major? I have a PhD in psychology, but I'm going back to school for another master's in counseling, because I want to be able to use my psychology knowledge outside of research. And basically, my wife's doing it as well, and so the plan is to open our psychology practice. Why did I take this course? Well, why did I teach this course? They asked me to. Well, technically, I asked them. I said, hey, you guys got any classes I could teach? I'm tired of teaching English, which I'm not. I just, I want to teach something different. And so I said, do you guys have anything else I can teach? I want to diversify myself a little bit. And they said, well, we're actually looking to develop this course. So if you want to teach it, you just have to make it. And so I did. And that's the same with the cultural psychology class. If you take my cluster in the summer, and then one lie and one truth. Let's think about this. So the idea here is for you to tell me a lie and a truth, and we're going to try and guess your lie and your truth, and I give extra credit if you can get it correct. And so that's a nice little way to start the class, is starting it with like 105%, because I give you 5 points bonus if you can guess someone's lie and their truth correctly. But the thing is, you have to tell us, I think this is a lie and I think this is the truth. But I'll also give you points for extra credit if you can guess my lie and my truth. But I haven't really thought about this in a little while. So let's see. What's something that is interesting about me? Okay, so here's one. I'm going to tell you two things. I'm not going to tell you which one's the lie and the truth, but you have to guess. If you can guess correctly by replying to my video, you know, basically number 6 is where you'll answer mine. Oh, there's my questions. Cool. So I don't have to think about this. So I said, do you think I tan regularly or I watch Game of Thrones? And so you have to guess which one of those is the lie and the truth. So for number 6 on yours, whenever you're answering these, your number 6 is just to answer mine. Which one of those do you think is a lie and which one of those do you think is the truth? And then, let's see, well, that is my lie and my truth, so I don't have to do that one. But so on number 5, you'll tell me your lie and your truth, and number 6, you'll answer mine. And that way, when you go back and after you watch someone else's video, you guess on their number 5 as well. You'll try and guess which one's the lie and the truth. So that seems like it's kind of confusing. I think that's probably the worst explanation I've ever given for that game, even though I play it every semester. So if that's confusing, text me, phone call me, email me, and let me know. But basically, you go through in your video, you create a video, you answer these 6 questions. Number 5, you tell us a lie and a truth about yourself, but you don't tell us which is which. 6, you guess which one of mine is a lie and a truth, and then I'll give you extra credit if you get it right. And then after you do your video and answer these 6, you go find someone else, you watch their video, and you guess in the comments section, you guess whether or not, or which one of theirs is the lie and which one is the truth. You have to say, this one I think is the lie and this one I think is the truth. Otherwise, it gets kind of confusing. But anyways, that's the student introduction forum. That's one of the 3 assignments I think you have for this week, for this beginning of the class. That's not the only thing that's due this week, because I have to remind you that week 1 is due this week as well. So by the first Sunday of the course, you have to complete the introductory content and week 1, so make sure you do that. But anyways, for this particular section, you have to do the authentication survey, the first assignment submission block, which was the assignment you got from your advisor. If you didn't get it, email him or her, and they will get it to you. And then the student introduction form, what I just told you about. Other than that, if you finish the student introduction form, move to the week 1 content below. It's also due by the end of the first week. And so that is the introduction form. I will make another video here shortly on week 1, and we will discuss it then. Have a good week.